I just thought it was just gonna be like something I would post up and like go to my friends' house and be like, hey, look at me playing this bootleg ass game. That's what I actually thought it was gonna be. Uh, Yo, are you a Thundercat? Could you please do a Sly Cooper 2? Because it's the fucking best one. Please. No. I will not do Sly 2. I will do Sly 1 through 3. But not specifically that one. All three of them. Next. Let's see. Will you do a Fatal Frame walkthrough? No, because I've never beaten it before. Shit, I think what is this? Oh, I clicked something wrong. No, delete. Okay. No, I own Fatal Frame 2 and 3. I started 2, I got pretty far, but I think I got lost and I just didn't play it again. Or I got to a certain part where I'm like, bullshit, and I stopped playing. And I won't play 3 until I beat 2, so I'm kind of stuck in an endless loop there. Maybe one day, eventually. Maybe. But right as of now, no. What influenced you to do walkthroughs? People did. How long have you been using the screen name Vash 12349? I'm like 12349. Was it on YouTube or other places? Actually, for the longest, hold on, I have to itch my ear. Okay. Actually, for the longest, I used Vash 121 on back in the day when I used to play SOCOM. That was like my name for everything. But I joined a Sims 2 web. I joined the EA's like forum for the Sims 2 when it first came out, and I put Vash 121, but it was taken already. And the next one after that was 12349. So that's when I just picked that name, and then when I made YouTube, I picked that name. So it was just that's how it was just a name that stupid ass website gave me. Next one, let's see. Have you ever thought about doing a walkthrough on the game Super Paper Mario on the Wii? I thought about it, but that game kind of confuses me. Like, that game is not clear at all with its directions, and I be getting lost and shit. Like, it tries to like give you hints on what to do. Like, no, I don't like hints. I like being told what to do. Sorry, but hints fly right over my head. It doesn't work like that. How did you meet Psychedelic Snake, and what were your initial impressions of him? I actually met him when I bought Silent Hill 2, and I looked up a walkthrough for it, and his video popped up, and that was it. And initial impressions, he was a nice guy, and he still is a nice guy. Really funny, and extremely British. That's why I love that dude so much. Let's see, probably a generic question, but what is your favorite walkthrough out of the ones you've done so far? I'd have to say there's so many. Metal Gear Solid 4, Metal Gear Solid 2, God Hand, Devil May Cry 4 was really fun. Psychonauts. I have to literally go through the list. There's so many that I had fun with. Like the Infamous, damn, like Infamous I think was the first game where I like recorded like twice in the same day because I was so pumped to play it. I really enjoyed it. Let's see. Ask Vash question. Are you going to do more games with Link, Joe 7 and your brother? It's funny as hell watching you guys play stuff. I don't know. I don't know why my brother wanted to do those videos because he never actually was ever interested in videos. He just one day was like, hey, I'll record with you guys, and I said, okay. I don't know why. He's never asked again ever since we did those Mario Kart videos to do anything else. I guess he just felt like it that day. I don't know. He never really... my little brother always kind of secludes himself to a corner with Call of Duty. Believe it or not. Call of Duty and NBA 2K11. That's all he plays all damn day. He just sits there and plays that all day. What would you rather, have sex with the ugliest girl in the world or lick old stinky cheese off of your dad's balls? You're a sick-ass man. You know that? And I don't care how ugly a girl is. When the lights is off, she ain't that ugly. So there you go. There's your answer. Let's see. Next question. For the Ask Vash thing, I already said that you thought beforehand Wait, what the fuck? Is everything you say thought of beforehand, or is it off the top of your head? Everything that happens is off the top of my head. I do not prematurely think of jokes to say, because that would be robbing you of the experience of enjoying my stuff. I guess that's why people enjoy my videos so much, is because, like, most of my jokes I come up on the fly and I think of them right away, as in most people, like, will see something, go, oh, I'm totally going to say that joke when that happens. No, when your jokes are scripted, you sound fake and it's not funny. I'm sorry. Uh, let's see. Who are your favorite Let's Players? I don't know. I'm actually friends with a few, but I don't technically myself watch them because I don't know. I don't really watch videos on YouTube at all. I kind of just upload, read a comment here or there, read a message here or there, and then I get off. But I would say the people I watch is like I don't even know. Psychedelic Snake, Ren's Angels, just like my buddies, Jovian, my friends. I keep in contact with them. Raven Van Helsing, um, Messiah Nayla. She's doing Tales of something. Tales of that fucking game, Vesperia. There we go. There's just a few, people I watch. I don't really have a favorite. I don't really watch them all that much. Will you be doing Dead Space 2? I answered that already. Let's see. What are your thoughts on CM Punk leaving the WWE, and what is his action towards Vince McMahon? Thanks for reading. Yeah, if you haven't noticed, if you don't go to my Twitter much, you wouldn't know that I watch a little bit of wrestling here and there, because I enjoy my male soap operas. Thank you very much. My thoughts on CM Punk leaving is disgustingly terrible. I'm so sad about that, because that was my favorite wrestler. And now that he's leaving, there's really no point to watch the WWE anymore. Like, I haven't watched wrestling in like over a month, because of like when I heard about that, I didn't even fucking care anymore. I just kind of talked to like one of my best buddies on here, Lucy. I usually talk to her about wrestling, and she tells me what's going on. She keeps me posted. She's like my wrestling hype man. Hype woman. So she keeps me posted on everything that's going on, but CM Punk is leaving because of that he's just being treated like shit. And honestly, if wherever he's going to wrestle has a TV show, I will watch him wrestle and then I will turn it off. Because he's funny. Next. So, were there any walkthroughs you did in the past that you didn't want to do, but you did it for the viewers? Yes. There has been many walkthroughs in the past that I did just because people wanted to see them. Let me go to my YouTube right now and go through the list, and I can tell you. There's been a couple walkthroughs that I only walked through just because people kept bugging the living fucking shit out of me until I did it. And I did it so they'd watch it and they'd shut the fuck up. Let's go to my playlist. Let's see. Batman. Batman I wanted to do. Dead Rising Case Zero. I wanted to play. Dead Space 2 Severed. I did that as like a teaser. Dead Space I wanted to play. Dynamite Cop, Final Fantasy, Godhand, Infamous, Jet Grind, Little Big Planet. Metal Gear. The first Metal Gear Solid I did to shut people up. Because I was fucking tired of that. Resident Evil 5 is another game that I did so that people would shut the hell up about it. Let's see. Uncharted 2 was another game that people kept bugging the living fuck out, like, bugging the hell out of me about, and I finally did it. And the funny thing is that those walkthroughs weren't even like, I literally just did them just so people would shut up, because it was getting on my nerves. Let's see. Yeah, see, I think you guys, I do walkthroughs for you guys too, but, every once in a while I gotta do something for myself. Who would win in a fight? You, Renz, Yoshi, Snake, Link, a Playboy stripper, or a zombie? If it was at a graveyard, who's gonna win? My naked ass would win. Next question. Are there any certain games that you would play to leave with a nostalgia boner? Resident Evil 2. Resident Evil 2, Super Mario 64, Mario Galaxy. Hell yeah. Man, No More Heroes. I gotta go back in the past. Mario Party 2, big time. GoldenEye big time. Mostly anything that was worth playing on the N64. Power Stone 1 and 2. That was a game we used to play the shit out of. Power Stone 2. Damn, we used to play the crap out of that game. When we used to run from that big ass boulder. That was funny. Man, that was great. What's your favorite band? I don't think I listen to music that has bands in it, so I couldn't answer that question. Do you plan on doing Little Big Planet 2? No, because I fucking hate that game. I bought it, played it for about 10 minutes, and then I sold it because it's the same game, and I don't like being suckered into buying the same game over and over again. Next one. That's not a question. Nope, that's not a question. How many video games do you know? I don't know, but it's a lot. Do you ever play online games like Halo, Killzone, or Gears of War? When I was younger in high school. God, I talk like I'm so old. I'm not even that old. I'm not even old. What the fuck am I talking about? When I was in high school, I was one of those, one of those kids that played nothing but Call of Duty. Would you believe it? As much as I despise Call of Duty now, I used to be one of those kids that would sit there and play it nonstop. Honestly, I wouldn't play it nonstop because I can't play any game longer than an hour or two before I get bored out of my mind. Because that's just how I am. I can't play the same thing unless it really, really interests me. Like, for example, the only games to so far hold my attention for extremely long periods of time is Infamous 1 and 2, Viva Pinata, which I swear, like, I went and bought that shit at 10 o'clock in the morning the day it came out, and it felt like I blinked and opened my eyes and it was like 2 in the morning, and I was, like, starving and shit. Like, I'm so afraid to play that game that I might, like, wake up and, like, be dead. Like, I'm afraid of that game. It has witchcraft in it. Infamous 1 and 2, Tales of Vesperia, that probably had to be one of the best RPGs I've ever played in my life, because I don't really play RPGs. And I played I played that game, I think, for like 9 hours straight. Like, that's crazy. I don't even... Damn, 9 hours? But back in the day, I never played Killzone online because I never liked it. Halo 3, I played a lot online, and then I just started not liking it. I didn't play it. Gears of War 1, I played the shit out of non-stop. That was like my game. What I would do is when I was younger, I was not how is that English? I could not play video games Monday through Thursday. Can you believe that shit? Grown ass man in 12th grade can't play video games Monday through Thursday. Ain't that some shit? I had a bedtime. The fuck? So I could only play video games Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And Friday, Saturday, Sunday, as soon as it hit 7 p.m., I was on Gears of War playing with all of my friends from either school, people I met online. I was playing the hell out of that game. The first Call of Duty 4, I was actually convinced by one of my friends to buy it. It never really interested me because I never was really into first-person shooters. I was more into like third-person. I didn't really like first-person shooters that much. The first Call of Duty 4 I loved. I played the living crap out of that nonstop. I was on that shit all the time. It was funny because the only reason why I loved it so much is because the game reminded me... the game to me felt like Metal Gear Solid 4. How much sense does that make? It makes none at all. The only reason is because it has that whole like Middle Eastern feel. Because when I saw Metal Gear Solid 4, I was so pumped for it that I wanted to play a game that took place in in Middle East, like in Iraq or whatever. And Call of Duty 4 had like multiplayer maps that took place in like those cities and stuff, and I was like, it's like Metal Gear, So like that was why I started playing it initially. But then I got hooked on it. When Modern Warfare 2 came out, I didn't like it because it was too much like the first one. And then when Black Ops came out, same thing. It's just, I don't like buying the same game twice. That's just my thing. If you're selling me the same game with one or two features, I'm not going to enjoy your game. Sorry. I want something new. Give me something improved. Don't make me feel like number 2 of your game is what number 1 should have been like if your ass worked on it correctly. Bitches. Let's see. What made you start making video? I asked that already. I answered that. Who was your inspiration? Jesus was, of course. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. I didn't really have an inspiration. I didn't watch anyone that did videos. Hey, Vash, you should know. What is that? Is that even a question? Put a hashtag for your Ask Vash. I don't even know what that means. Oh, a hashtag. I don't know. That's Twitter lingo. I just type to people. I don't know what the fuck that means. What was the most bootleg game you ever played? My cousin yelled "Just Cause" at me. Just Cause